Hey everybody, Elderly Brothers here. I'm Artie and I'm 89 and I'm in South Florida.
And I am Larry. I'm 82. I'm in the Hudson Valley of New York. And this is our podcast number 31. And the date is,
Date is August 13th, 2025. Okay, and now you 2050 people, when you look at this, you'll understand exactly what's happening in this year.
right, 2025. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah. Been that way for 8 months.
Yeah, it's in only 4 more months, and then it'll be something else.
Right. That leads into what I wanted to talk about this morning, which is the concept of years. Humans think in years like 100. I'm going to be 100 or whatever. I'm 20 or I'm 16. I want to be 18 so I can drive, that sort of thing. And you're traveling on the road in Colorado and in the mountains, and there's signs that say these rocks are 50 billion years old. And that's not understandable. When 1 year seems like a long time, a billion years is 1,000,000 years. 1,000 years is a lot. Maybe I'm beating this to death, but it's just hard to for me to get that concept in my head of a billion years or 2,000 years or 5,000 years even.
So, along those lines, I read an article yesterday that a meteorite came down and it went through this guy's roof and dented his floor. And he sent in the pieces to the people who know.
Yeah.
And they said that that piece of rock was something like 3.9 billion years older than the Earth.
And the Earth is pretty old.
The Earth's pretty old already, and I don't know where it came from. It must have taken a long time to get here.
Yeah,
But and I know I've heard you hear about carbon dating, right?
right.
And I don't know how they do that. I guess it's a real thing.
They make it sound like it's the real thing. They've been doing it for a long time.
And they will with confidence state how something's 3.9 billion years older than the Earth. So um, how about that?
How about it, right? How about having a meteor come through your roof?
That's a good one. There's only, and included in that article was that there's only one person ever been hit by a meteorite that they know of anyway, and it just caused a scratch. It wasn't bad.
The chances of you getting hit by a meteorite are pretty low.
Lower than the lotto by a long shot.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it's got to be 80 billion to one or more.
And then this makes me think about evolution and all that stuff, and that gets tricky and
Hard to understand that stuff. I mean, and we're approaching 100, and 100 is nothing in the concept of a million or a billion.
no, but look at what's happened since we've been alive.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'll tell you that the biggest thing that's happened since I've been alive is there's now a woman umpire in baseball.
yeah, well, it took what, a billion years? How long have humans been around?
A billion point two.
So it took a long time, but
It sure
we've done
did.
it. We did
Yeah.
it.
Hooray! Hooray!
It was about time.
Yeah, really. About time. Yeah, that's what they say. It's about time. Anyway, that's the most important thing I think that's happened in my lifetime.
Well, so I wonder, I think, what's the most important thing that's happened in my lifetime? probably soft serve ice cream.
You think?
It's very, impactful.
Yeah, yeah. That's a big one. So we got soft serve ice cream and a woman umpire.
And so, and all of we can ask all of our viewers what's the most important thing that's happened in their lifetime.
Yeah, really.
And it would be interesting to know because I'm sure it's different for everybody.
Probably, oh, yeah, undoubtedly it's different, although there may be agreement on ice cream.
Ice cream and women umpires is a big one.
That's huge. That's about almost as big as it can get.
So I want to just indicate to everybody, if I can, that we do have these really fancy microphones
And you're listening on my microphone.
because my granddaughter told me if you want to look legit on a podcast, you need to have a microphone, and we have it. And mine's even got a little red light on
Ooh, I don't have a light. I'd like to have a light.
it that tells me it's on. So we are equipped um, with
Fully equipped, yeah.
equipment and 90, 89 and 82 is how much? 163?
162
Yeah. Okay. So we have 162 years of consciousness,
combined consciousness, yes.
combined consciousness, some of which has been spent sleeping.
The third of it's being spent sleeping, which I think I think we've talked about this before, but in 90 years I've slept 30 years. I mean that's incredible, isn't it?
That is. I mean, just imagine if you could figure out a way not to sleep.
You could do a third more.
But then also you're conscious. Well, you got you have dreams. So I don't know if those count as consciousness or not.
I don't either.
But so you only have really 60 years of consciousness out of that 90 years.
Really? I mean that's I don't know what the term is, but I think it seems like it's wasted time.
I think you need to stay up more.
Well, if you just stayed up 4 more hours a day for 90 years,
That's a
whatever
lot.
that comes out to.
A lot.
Yeah, I don't know how many days in 90 years, but there's a lot. And 4 more hours would probably add up to, you know, a year maybe, or more than a year,
Oh
more than
yeah, I
that.
think of more. And then you could focus. You could have been a concert pianist if you'd spent that time studying.
Just that extra time, yeah. Just that
Um,
4 hours, I'd be in Carnegie Hall.
which also just brings up the question of what is talent. And if you spend 10 hours a day studying and you don't have any of a talent or ability, it might have still been
Forget
as
it.
big a waste.
Forget it. So whoever it was, Malcolm Gladwell or somebody like that, said that it takes 10,000 hours to become really professional at something. So if I just spent 10,000 hours swinging a golf club, I might be a professional golfer.
You might.
On the other hand, if I'd spent 10,000 hours on computers, I might be nothing. Might be wasted time.
Or you might be able to know how to use a computer.
Yeah, I might be. Might be. I think I'm going to have to work on that hourly thing. Cut my sleeping down to 4 hours instead of 8.
So yeah, let me know how that goes.
Yeah, come to think of it, if that's half of your sleep, so that's 15 years.
And what could you have done with that 15 years? You could be an alpine skier,
I could be probably anything.
anything
Any,
you want.
yeah,
So
really,
the
really.
next major research I think needs to be how to make it not necessary to sleep so much.
Well, then, and if I'm going to cut off 4 hours, I got to use the alarm.
True, you maybe, and then there could be drugs involved
Good.
that
Drugs and alcohol could be involved.
keep you awake.
Well, whatever. Drugs and alcohol could be involved either way. Anyway,
So that's very important, and I hope all of you folks are looking at this in 50 years have figured this out by now. Maybe you're already only sleeping 4 hours a night because it seems like all these people that get ahead do that. They don't sleep that much.
they don't sleep at all. Yeah. Who was it? Edison didn't sleep much, I don't think.
I don't know, but probably not. I mean, he was busy.
We need a sleep expert again. We
Sleep,
need experts. We got to get experts. Where's our producer?
sleep and drugs and producers.
Yeah,
So, do you think this is enough for
I
today?
do. I think this is plenty. We've covered billions of years of time in this.
In a brief time, and given all of you folks 50 years from now a great perspective on something.
On time. It's all on time.
It's all on time. So we can say um, that this issue is about time. And what was the other thing we talked about?
We didn't. We'll save that.
That was the only thing. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, that's all we talked about was time.
So I guess it's time to sign off. And again, watch us, like us, subscribe, make us viral. And we love all of you. And I love you, my brother.
And I love you, my brother, and we'll talk soon. Episode
Okay.
32 will be coming up.
Yes, it will. So goodbye for now.
Goodbye. Talk to you.